Boy, oh boy, do I have a review for you today. So recently I reviewed this yellow tag that's on my keys. It's called Unplugged, and it's about locking down your phone so you're trying to reduce your screen time. Screen time is associated with like more anxiety, less exercise, blah, 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 terrible sleep, weight gain, etc. So reducing your screen time could be one of the easiest things or most difficult things you could do to improve your health. But it's really hard to do because we're all totally addicted to your phone. I know all the information on the phone and I'm still utterly addicted. In fact, one time I did an experiment with one of my clients where I said I'm going to switch my phone off at 8:30 for a week. My Aura sleep score went through the roof. My sense of well-being went through the roof. All these positive things happened, and I still, after that week, went back onto my phone. I really feel the government should lock down our phones. Terrible, I know. Crazy. But we got a project. This is the Virtus Project. I hope I'm not butchering that name. This is a little slippy bag. So this came in a box, came to the house, got delivered, and it is a lockbox for your phone. So it's got a couple of cool features. So first of all, you can plug your phone in there if you're worried about your phone dying, running out of battery life. It's got this little silicone cover here that you can pop off. So when your phone's inside there, unfortunately I'm recording on my phone so you can't see, but you could switch off the alarm if the alarm goes off, because you know that alarm will just never go off if you can switch it. You can also see some of your notifications on there. If you're wearing Apple Watch, you can see your notifications. That's not the problem with the phone. If you did, hey, help, mom, I'm lost, you might want to get into your phone. So phones are so ingrained into our lives, but we don't need to be on them, but we might need a little access to them. So Lockbox is cool. Okay, so how it works, we've got a little button here, and we've got a button here. We press this button here to open it up, and then we slide our phone there. I have got an iPhone 14 Plus, which is a large one, with just a silicone case, and that slides in there perfectly. If you have a chunky case, you might need to think about removing the case or changing your case, but why do you not have a MagSafe case for your phone? You need to. Also going to fit various types of Android phones in there. So we've popped our phone in there and that comes down. Of course, we could just unlock that anytime, so that's not really useful. What we want to do is press this button on the front here and the timer goes on. If we press it again, that's going to go to 5 minutes. As you can see, the lock sign here is open and there's a battery here for just this timer. It's got a little charging port, which I gotta say is the old school USB micro thing that used to be a thing. I would have loved if that was USB-C, but let's not moan about it too much. So we tap that again, and you can tap it again for 10 minutes, and you can keep tapping it right up to 48 hours. Imagine locking your phone up 48 hours. If you want me to do that challenge, let me know, but I'll hate you for it. So timer goes away and it will reset. So tap, hold it down, and it will do this countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that just gives you an opportunity to change your mind. And then boom, when that's locked, this button will no longer unlock the phone. Your phone is now trapped in here. If you really want to get out, you could throw this up against the wall. Don't recommend, because you'll break it. You want to keep this nice little lockbox. So this comes in about £44. I do have a discount code in the bottom. I think this is something everyone should have. This is particularly useful if you have children and you're doing a sort of timeout punishment, or you want them to go to bed, or you want them to be off electronics like you should be at night. You can be like, hey kids, put your phone in the lockbox, and they can lock it in there. At night, this is particularly useful for, say, me. At 8:30, I want to get rid of my phone. So bring, a timer goes off my phone at 8:30. I finish off the last things that I have to do. If I have to send an email, if I have to upload something, etc. I can do that. And then I put my phone in here and lock it. And say I just lock it for an hour. That means it's detached from me, but it will unlock in an hour and it's sitting there. I'm not intending to go back on the phone at night, but if an emergency arises, it's here available for me to open up and use. So you don't need to lock it overnight. You just need to lock it to be a distraction for you. And if you want a secondary distraction, you can put it in there and just forget about it and then get on with your day. Really useful to do this as if you're in a relationship, maybe as a couple, you have one each, and you lock your phone up for 4 hours and you do something relationship-wise that isn't staring at your phone for a while. Locking up your kids' phones, locking up your own phones. Down at the gym, I've got one of the kids who's particularly bad on his phone. I keep saying, do you want me just to put it in the lockbox? I'll give you 20 quid if you can put it in there for 45 minutes. So far, he's not taking me up on that offer. 20 quid? Are you crazy, kid? Of course you'd want to do that. And you can lock this up. that is my review on this. I think this sort of thing, the breaking the mobile phone addiction is going to be the biggest thing in health and fitness moving forward, because it's one of the most detrimental. We have all the information on what we should do. It's just providing these distractions, and willpower isn't enough. You put your phone in there, it's a one-time choice. You lock it up, and now you can get on with your life. You can go out for a walk. You can do other things. There is an override. You can hold this down for 10 seconds and it will unlock the phone. Oh no, so you just do that all the time. You can only do it twice in the lifetime that you own this. So it's a proper emergency override. I think that's cool. I think it's nice to have that override, and I like the fact that that's limited. So this is cool. Let me know, is this something that you're looking at picking up? Is this something you need help with? I think mobile phone addiction is such a freaking problem. When I see my screen time, I am ashamed. So anyway, this is the Virtus Project Lockbox. A couple of squeaky problems with it, like the charger thing. I would like to be a little bit better. Apart from that, I think this is an awesome, nice little thing. Fits my phone perfectly. I'm happy with it. This is cool. Is this something you're picking up? Is this something that you and your partner would have? Is this something you could use with your kids to help limit their screen time, taking off their screen time? Or even doing like a phoneless Tuesday type challenge where in the morning you slide your phone in there and you lock that up for 24 hours. And that means you just can't get to it. And it's not like your kids are going behind your back and taking their mobile phones back if that's something that you've removed some electronics from them, or some screen time, or trying to reduce the screen time. And then when it unlocks, they're free to access because you prearrange the time. Kind of like putting your kid on the naughty step. Anyway, this review has gone on long enough. Hit like and subscribe, and I will check you guys in the next video.